In this video here, I'm just going to quickly just walk through again the features that we agreed on for this. So the first one is going to be a quantity discount rule. So this here we can add different minimums and different maximums for different quantity breaks. So for example, here, if 6 were ordered, or if 12 are ordered, or if 10 are ordered, or 7 or 11, or whatever is between 6, a minimum of 6 or a maximum of 12, there'll be a 5% discount to the order. Then, same thing here, we added one for 13 to 24. Anything in there would have a 10% discount. And then we can also add quantity break right here to where we can add another minimum or another maximum or a discount amount right there. The next thing is we need, so this is under the super admin, so we need, so we need to be able to add a shipping unit to everything. So what this will entail is we get to put this in. This will not be part of any export. This is just something that's in here, which we can set, we can change, we can update, whatever, same way as everything else. And then there's the rule, which is if shipping unit is greater than or equal to whatever, this we can change right here and update, then shipping is free for standard. Because remember, for the shipping, we have the option for the for the first class and for the priority, for the standard shipping. Right now we have it set as free, but this shipping rule here will give us the opportunity to charge for shipping for small orders and to give free shipping for large orders that we can, decide and set this as applicable. Yeah, so let me know if you have any questions on either this or this. Then I was just gonna walk through the the designer tool in order to get the UX design created for this. So I mean, I just had kind of a something on the home screen for designs, and then it pulls up again. This is similar to a site called Trello. This actually is a screenshot from Trello that I created this on Trello. It is Trello. So, the user, there will be, so there's one of two ways that we could end up doing this long term. One is, you just drag and drop. Um, One is you just drag and drop cards from one to the next, like, from there to there. Oh, or the other one is, ones that kind of, go together in order, which I can show you that as well. So when a design's requested, maybe, it's add card or, create or something. So then it goes up here to where then the user can then upload images and upload a description and then press request design. So then that goes to the designer up here, which designer perspective will look very similar. We just need a way to, differentiate, which designer has which task. So for example, this one here, maybe, the designer can select their name and then it's assigned to them, or one way or another. And then they can see, the design inspirations or the uploads that the user did, and then design notes. And then they can, once they create the designs, they can upload finished design. They can upload right here, like add attachment, they can add notes, and then they can submit designs. Then either once they press submit, the card automatically goes to designs created, or they can just click and drag from design requested to design created. Then under the user perspective, it'll show up again. This here will only show up their tasks, right? So they won't be able to see a different user's designs, but the designers can see everything, right? It's kind of like admin versus non-admin for orders, but here they'll be able to see their requests and that's it. So then once the design's created by the designer, they can then pull up a sheet like this, where then it shows the completed design, it shows the original that they uploaded, it shows instructions that they did, and then it shows the designs here that the designer created for them, where they can either approve it or reject it. If they approve it, they can drag it. Either they drag it from here, either they drag it from design created to design approved, or it automatically goes here. Whichever is easiest, whichever works better, whichever is smoother we could do. Or they could reject it, and then they put in revision instructions and additional uploads if they need more versions, and they press submit revisions. Then they can either drag it from design created to revisions requested, or it could automatically go there. When they press submit revisions, then it could automatically go to revisions requested. Then you go back up to the designer perspective, and you have a very similar thing. They'll see the revisions requested, and then they will go down here and they'll see, here's the completed designs that they did originally. Here's the design inspiration, the original images that were uploaded. Here's the original instructions. Then here is additional uploads and additional instructions that the user sent when they were requesting the revision. And then they can press upload revisions, and then it's the same screen that they saw before. That screen right there, just this one right here. They just do design uploads and notes from designer, and then it goes to and then I guess we do need to add one thing because we don't have this. We need to add, let me do this because that's not there. We need to somehow have a tab for notes from designer. Notes from designer. And then this here would just be, actually no, we'll copy. This would just be down here below. That's the one thing that I forgot to add. So somehow we just need that incorporated. And then we would need the same thing. Then we would need the same thing. Yeah, so we need we'd also need that like right here. Oops. Bring to front. And then we would, so we need that there. Yeah. So then that would be designs created, revision. Yep. And then, and then we would also, and then, let's see. So so we need that there. And then, and then whenever the, so then the uploads, so then they would, submit the revisions. There would be the additional uploads would then come and show up right here above, where the, Cayo and Alpha O say. These two additional uploads will show up, above it there. And then it goes back to design created. So either they drag it there or it goes there automatically once the submitted designs are done. And then here the user would then be able to see the revisions requested. They would then be able to see a similar page like this with the updated designs up here and the revision updates and the revision instructions, the original that were here. They'd be able to see both of these right there as well. Let's see. And then, so that's it. The only other things are there's these last couple columns here for design approved, which, the design approved, it goes here, once the, designs created have been approved. And then these are just two kind of back end steps that we do, through Dropbox and other just production software that we have. So one of two things. One is it could go from design upload, or from design approved, and have a box like this open up where it says, have I uploaded the designs to the proper place on Dropbox? And then, it would be a designs uploaded, they would select it, and then that means that it would go from designs approved to designs uploaded. And then the same thing from designs upload, there'd be another box where it's have designs been checked for accuracy and renamed properly and are in the correct folders. And then it'd be everything's accurate. Then either it'd be dragged here or it'd automatically go here, which that just means everything's good. But again, these are just stuff that, are just stuff that we do in our backend. We just need kind of a prompt of some sort to remind our employees that those are the steps that need to be taken right then and there. So again, as we discussed, all of this is being done when we pay the last $100, and then this UX is being done here and here for designer perspective and user perspective. And then this we are waiting on. This is something that we're not going to worry about. So we're not worrying about this. This we're not worrying about. That's not important. So yeah, so that's where we're at. Let me know if you have any questions.